Okay, welcome. So we have the ultimate river run event today. Well, let's go ahead and give this one a run. This one is by KITHEKNELL, and let's check this one out. Okay, get around there, a sharp checkpoint. So I'm taking a punt, we're going to be following the river. It's a 31-kilometer run, this one. Go. We have some pretty big tyres on our vehicle today, and pretty good suspension. So if anything is really going to cut the mustard, one could say, it's going to be this one here. Alright. We're going to get loose? Yep. There we go. That's the beauty of this thing, and I've said it many a time if you watch this channel. This vehicle will get you out of most jams. It also definitely has a good tendency to get itself landed up back right. Where other vehicles won't do it, this one has a pretty good brake. That's the Cassie Motorsports 4402. Auction house it might be in there. What you might find as well is, if you're lucky enough, you might spin it up on the wheel as well. And so far we've got some rock sprinkled here and there. It's pretty much a river run. You know, we could technically drive around some of these points, but we're going to run through them. Like that. Go. Get Geronimo! Oh. Oof. Speed was a bad idea, wasn't it? That's alright. Oh my lord. That's right, self-corrected. So this machine is really good for rock crawling, as you've probably guessed. In most cases, with a bit of wiggling, you can probably get yourself out of most scenarios with this one. Roll it and upright, please. Is this car as good as it was in Forza Horizon 5? I'm still not. I'm still weighing in on if it is or isn't. What are everyone's thoughts on the 4402 and Forza Horizon 6? Have you utilised it a bit? Have you tried out its abilities? And is it up to your expectations of what you used to remember it as? Because the more I use it, the more functional I feel it is actually becoming. And I think tail end of Forza Horizon 5 we were actually getting out of using the vehicle a little bit because there was lesser rock pools and other suspension tests to utilise it on. But new Forza, new options to use it again. Oh come on, a bit of reverse, a bit of forward. Get around. Up and over. Push around here a little bit more. And I think we're going to be putting this one in like obstacles / rock hold. Let me run that one. Around here. I've been tempted to have a look at the rocks and see what I can do with them as well, I'll be honest. But with time factor to make an event lap, especially a rock crawl or anything like that, that is definitely very time-based, and it can take quite a while just to do even a little bit of rock, as Dexter will let anyone know. But, get over. Not screen capping as well. Oh, well, there's the right button. There we go. Don't you love it when you press the wrong buttons? I really don't use screen cap all that much on the Xbox. Oh my lord. Over we go. Let's go, let's go. I generally use the PC for a lot of that stuff. Now we're coming down here. Back around. This reminds me of using the Camaro Pro Stock in Aussie Chaps as a motorboat, potentially. Alright. I've seen a few people actually utilise this area. Slide on in. Definitely this one isn't as tough, I think, as a couple of the other ones I've done, but it is exceptionally fun. Definitely a lot more looser stones and rocks thrown around everywhere. Back and under. And obviously if you enjoy maps of this nature, definitely want to support the creator. You know, when USB share code in, just bottom of the screen, hit that X and give them a follow. It's as simple as that. You'll be able to see what future content they make as well. So future maps, future event maps they do, yeah. Friends and followed will show up on your event lab list. Look how well this runs through the water. It just, no problem at all. Keep on going. Now we know we're following the river because, well, that's the title. I'd say this was more designed to be a bit of a race than it would be an obstacle course in some aspects in these parts. That's what I feel like anyway. And that's what differs it from the other event labs I've seen like this. At 28%. And we're kicking still. Definitely coming through here with some speed, but it managed to really stretch a really long distance, which is quite amazing. Keep on going. Break in and we can slide around. Excellent. Just a little drive through the river in the township area. Nothing to see here, folks. Back through. Excellent. Definitely loving the atmosphere that we've got going as well. The winter banks with the snow, the precipitation just you know, lightly dropping on the screen. That really adds some quite nice effects. And especially the riverbank, what's the word I suppose, the plant life, better word? Definitely nice. can imagine that KITHEKNELL is going to have a rock at some point just to catch me off guard. I'm anticipating this. Go. I'll say this is definitely enjoyable. But we are definitely excited. At some point we need to get the some props back. Oh. And yeah, once we get some props back into that toolkit of creators, that is going to be really nice. Base game will get us so far, I think. And a lot of people, I think, will agree on that. However, what we do need is, after a while, we're going to need a little more than base game. Alright, let's go. Past the 50% mark. Keep kicking around. The other cars really did not have the correct cars for this. I am sort of glad we took this particular car because it really is the car that you want to take, or this car style. Whether it's the Ford Crocky or another one, this will definitely get you through. But yeah, ultimately the 4402 is a solid workhorse. Keep on kicking through. Oh, coming around. Are we going to see some introduction of some rock particles again? I'm anticipating this one is probably around about 20 to 23 minutes. I'm taking a punt. Because if we're at 63%, would be at least sitting in that bracket, depending on the vehicle you take. You know, this one here I think we're going to get a pretty decent time on because we can really stomp through just about anything. Let's be real. And this thing also is actually tuned quite nicely. Get around. A little bit of a slide, that is all good. %. Let's go. And let's get back onto that bridge. Crap a little bit there. Interesting. Haven't had that happen before. Around there a little bit more. Yep, we zipped in. Dodge did fucking die. The rules for dodgeball. Definitely I like how they managed to get all of the rules, just all of the checkpoints, just lap around, and there's just enough technical things on this river that whether or not when they were making the layout of this map, They just sussed out this to be a route as well. Let's see how long it takes to make it. But it works. Definitely the first part we had some rocks, but then it turns into more of a rally ultimately. So I think it will be a tough one to actually hit, but because of the rocks at the front, I think what we'll probably do is hit this one into the rock pool area. And only because of the first part of it. Because otherwise people could enter it and find that they might have a vehicle that isn't as a rally themed to be durable to this. Now obviously you could enter this with a rally car in mind as opposed to a 4x4, but ultimately then you'll need to be missing all of the rock checkpoints where some are going to be a bit more focused leading you through. Up and around. And back in the wet. Very neat ways just to jump up there. Very, very neat. Keep on kicking around. And we need to check that one. Sometimes you just have to hit the brake and let the vehicle just come to a complete stop just to get what you need to get to checkpoint. And you know what? There's nothing wrong with that. Get around. Ooh, that's a tight turn. But we did clip it. Like I said, there's definitely some very good technical turns on this one. Definitely. And I think this one here is a very good one just for like a good cross-country run. But I think it would definitely run for everyone in the high suspension without question. And if there is, one month who wants to drive in a 65 Mini, and try the rocks with it, then they can, or a Tono back, or there'll always be one who wants to try and run in the lower class. Getting back with some rocks, are we? Oh well, finish off where we started in the terrain. Up we go, up we go. Lovely. Go, go, go. And remember to give the creator a follow in the game, KITHEKNELL, and hit the channel up if you're looking for more. We have definitely got a rock pool and a couple of other obstacle suspension type things on the channel as well. Plenty of rally stuff and also some road racing stuff as well at the moment. Okay. Thank you. All right, and great work there, Key. Definitely very enjoyable, and I am super glad we took the 4402. All right, on that note, I am going to leave it there. I don't think the other cars are going to be able to even finish that because look where they're all at, 10%. Like you can see, a Mustang, a Mazda, a Ford Focus, an Audi, none of them can get past those checkpoints. So, 4402 or big suspension or go home. I think that's the take on this one. Okay, I'm on to the next video. I'll catch you at the channel. Alright, see ya.